All right, let's talk about something absolutely crucial for every single electrician out there. We're going to plug right into how you can use the internet, specifically SEO, to get more calls, more leads, and really grow your business. So let's get into it. For the longest time, a solid reputation and word of mouth, that was all you needed, right? But things have totally flipped. The game has changed. How people find a good, reliable electrician isn't by flipping through a directory anymore. Nope, it's all happening online. This is the new battleground where you win or lose jobs.
And this right here really paints the picture, doesn't it? Back in the day, it was all about who you knew, that familiar name. But today's customer, they grab their phone and head straight to the search bar. In seconds, they can see all their local options, compare them side by side, and read what other people are saying. And look, if you don't show up in that first search, you're basically invisible to a massive part of your market. It's that simple.
So the big question is, how do you make sure you're the one they find? Well, that's where your digital advantage comes in. We're talking about search engine optimization, or SEO. It's really just about making sure that when someone has an electrical problem, you're the first person they see. It's about getting found right when it matters most. And honestly, the whole idea behind SEO is actually pretty straightforward. It's not some kind of dark magic or super complicated tech stuff. All it is the process of making your online presence, think of it like your digital storefront, as clear and helpful as possible for search engines like Google. The goal? To be at the top of the list when someone really needs your help. And this is the golden phrase. Just think about it for a second. When someone types this in, they're not just window shopping. No way. They have an immediate, urgent problem. Maybe their lights just went out, a breaker won't stay on, or they need an installation now. This is what we call a high-intent customer. They are ready to pick up the phone and hire someone. When you boil it all down, all this digital stuff has one really simple goal. We want to make it super easy for people to find you, and even easier for them to contact you. That's it. SEO is basically the bridge that connects a customer's problem directly to you, their solution.
Okay, let's be real. Most of your jobs are local, right? They come from your community. So your strategy shouldn't be about trying to take over the whole internet. No, it's about owning your local area. And that's where local SEO becomes your most powerful tool. So let's talk about how to build that local dominance.
It all starts with 3 absolutely critical steps. First up, your Google business profile. Think of this as your digital billboard. It literally puts you on the map. Second, you need high-quality photos of your work. People want to see what you can do, and good pictures build trust in a heartbeat. And third, reviews. Seriously, reviews are the new word of mouth. It's the proof that tells new customers you're the real deal.
And when it comes to your Google profile, the details matter a lot. It needs to be perfect. Are your hours listed correctly, especially for those emergency calls? Is your phone number right there, easy to tap? Have you listed out all your services, like panel upgrades or EV charger installations? Every little detail you add makes it that much easier for Google to connect you with the perfect customer.
And we've got to talk a bit more about reviews because they're a total game changer. They give you this amazing 2-for-1 benefit. First, they convince potential customers that you do great work. But second, Google sees all those positive reviews and it rewards you by bumping you up higher in the search results. So, more good reviews literally means more visibility and more trust. It's a win-win.
All right, so a customer finds you on Google. Great. What's next? They're going to click over to your website. And this right here is a make or break moment. Your website can't just be a pretty online brochure. It has to be a hard-working tool, a lead-generating machine that turns curious visitors into actual paying customers.
Now, a huge mistake a lot of people make is just having one single services page. To really grab those customers who are ready to buy, you need to go deeper. You need dedicated pages for specific jobs. I mean, think about it. The person desperately searching for emergency electrical repair is in a totally different headspace than someone casually looking for new kitchen lighting ideas. And that's exactly why this is so important. These specific pages act like magnets, pulling in those urgent, high-value leads. A generic, one-size-fits-all website, it just lets those customers slip right through the cracks. Okay, now here is a number that should make you sit up and pay attention. Over 60%, think about that, of local service searches are happening on a mobile phone. These aren't people sitting at their desks. They're on their phone, probably standing right in the room where the problem is, and they need help now.
So you have to ask yourself this question right now. Does your website pass the mobile test? Is it easy to use on a phone?
Because if someone has to pinch and zoom just to find your phone number, or if the page takes forever to load, they're gone. They will hit that back button and call the next electrician on the list. A bad mobile site is literally a closed door to new business.
But look, a great website isn't just about getting found. It's also about being trusted. The next level up is to become the go-to expert in your area, and you do that by creating simple, helpful content that actually answers the questions your customers are already asking.
And this strategy is so powerful because you're turning a customer's worry into an opportunity for you to shine. When you write a quick article answering a common question, you're doing more than just getting a visitor to your site. You're building trust before you've even spoken to them. And when they're done reading, who do you think they're going to call? Exactly. They're going to call the expert who just helped them out.
Whew! Okay, we have covered a lot of ground here. So let's wrap this up and pull everything together into a clear action plan so you know exactly what to do next. First things first, it's super important to set the right expectations. SEO is not an overnight fix. It's not a light switch you can just flip on. It's a long-term strategy. You'll spend the first month or two just getting all the foundational stuff set up. But if you stick with it, you'll start to see real, measurable improvements in traffic and leads in about 3 to 6 months. From there, it's all about consistent, steady growth.
So, let's just boil this all down to the 5 absolute must-dos. Number 1, dominate your local area with a perfect Google business profile. 2, actively collect customer reviews to build that trust and visibility. 3, create those dedicated service pages to catch customers who are ready to hire you. 4, make sure, absolutely sure, your website is fast and easy to use on a phone. And 5, build your authority by answering your customers' common questions. You get these 5 things right and you will have a rock-solid online strategy.
So I'm going to leave you with one last question to think about. Your competitors, they're already online. Right now, they're getting calls from the customers that are searching every single day. So the real question isn't if you should be online. The question is your digital storefront actually open for business? Or are you letting those customers walk right on by?